Hey Virgos, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly. I'm sorry, y'all. Knows I had to look out the window 1 second. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I am here with your April 2017 monthly general tarot scope. This will be for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, guys, let's just cut all the small talk and see what you guys have coming in for the month of April. I'm still using the Lenormand cards for your general energy. Let's see what we have coming in for, excuse me, career, love, finances, and health. Y'all, is the pollen getting to y'all? Because the pollen is getting to me. Oh my gosh. Happy spring, everybody. One more time, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Career, love, finances, health, and spirituality. Okay, so let's look at your cards and see what you have. Hold on, babies. I want to try to see my little stone. I love that little stone. My crystal. All right. General energy for the month. The Jed Pillar. All right. Career. The Seven of Wands. Within the love section, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Finances, which is good. You have the Three of Pentacles. And then, okay, cool. For health, you have the Sun. So I'm feeling like with you this month is that with the Jed Pillar, okay, I feel like you have a lot on your plate this month. There may be a lot of reasons for you may be feeling overwhelmed, or it feel as if I feel like the month is going to start off making you feel like you're going to have a lot on your plate. And granted, you will have a lot on your plate, but I do feel like for you that it will not be overwhelming. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. It's nothing that you cannot handle, Virgo. At this time, I feel like you see how everything is kind of just stacking on top of each other. Now, some of this stuff I'm feeling like for you may be things that you have put off, and just, I don't know, for whatever reason didn't get back, which is not very Virgo like, Virgoian. I don't know, is that a word? Um, but I feel like for good measure, that's what you did. But now it's here, okay? And I feel like, again, there are some things that are more pressing than others, but you have some heavy things that need to be taken care of as well. However, like I said, you will be able to prioritize what you need and move forward. You may feel a little, you may view it as being a very heavy burden, but it feels like to me, once you get into it, into the meat of it, it's not going to feel that way. I just feel like sometimes, you know how like you look, say you're about to clean your room or you're about to clean something up, and there's like this big mess of stuff, and you don't want to do it because it just looks like it's going to be a long process, but when you actually get into it, it's not as bad as what you thought it was going to be. Like, that's what I feel like for you guys this month. Okay, a lot of heavy responsibilities with work, especially work, and I feel like maybe with work and children. With work, what I will say for you is, with this Seven of Wands, I feel like you're defending something. I feel like you're defending your stance. I feel like it doesn't necessarily, for some people, it could be about an opinion. You may be finding yourself in a discussions with people at work, but I feel like more so it's you're defending what you said, and it has to do with your limitations, your boundaries. I feel like some of you have, and you have, now that I think about it, I've been reading for you for a while, like you just been working so much. And so I feel like for some of you, you may be cutting your hours, you may be um shortening maybe the days that you're working, or you're, if there's any extra responsibilities that you just took on anyway and it's not really yours but you kind of just owned it, I feel like you're going to be giving it back. Okay, and the thing about it is Whereas before, it probably would have made you feel some type of way. You would have felt obligated to do this. I don't feel like you're doing that. Now, for some of you, you're doing this because you have other obligations outside of work that you have to attend to. But I feel like for some of you, it's like whatever you're doing, either you're going to put it like this, either you're going to give those responsibilities back, or you're going to ask for more money to be compensated. But I feel like for majority of you, you're going to be saying, no, I'm not doing this. It's just too much. Y'all putting too much on me. Okay. Which is going to be different for you Virgos, because you guys y'all work like, I don't know what. Every Virgo I know are very hardworking people. And, I feel like whatever you ask them, even the Virgos that I've worked with personally, you can ask them something and whether you would never know if they're overburdened with their own work, but they will take it on. But I feel like this month you guys just have too much on your plate and you're not doing it. And the thing about it is too, whereas before, if you were a little bit more willing to offer up a reason as to why you cannot do it, you're not giving them any type of reason. Because I feel like you have people trying to get in your business this month as well. Tamika. Well, honey, while she has me on hold, I'm gonna go ahead and finish on. So y'all look. So yeah, I feel like some people are trying to get into your business this month, and you're just not having it. Like you feel like, oh, before you may have felt obligated to give somebody some type of explanation as to why you can't do something. It's just now it's just a simple no, I can't, and you just wanted to take that, okay? Moving on into your love section, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Um, I feel like your mind right now is very overactive in the love section as far especially I'm not really picking up too much, and maybe I will as I keep talking, but I'm more so focused on the Virgos who are in a relationship with someone, be it, married or not married. But I feel like you're feeling as if you need to be more of a active participant within the relationship, or you feel as if your mate should be more of an active participant in this relationship. And the thing about it is, I feel like if you've been biting your tongue about it, you haven't really been saying anything. I feel like you're going to open up and start talking about it a little bit more. Let me get another card. Yeah, you've kind of taken a stance back, and it's like now you have to open up. And I feel like for some of you purposely took a stance back so you can observe to see what they were going to do without you automatically jumping in. And now that you see that they're really not going to do anything, they have to wait on you. They feel like they have to wait on you, or they expect you to make that first move or initiation. And it's like, no, dude, I need for you, let me get one more card, I need for you to do so. Like, yeah, it has to be a change of heart here. Okay. Again, because all of these burdens have been placed on you right now, or at least you feel that way, and something has to give, something has to change. Okay. i feel like I feel like for some of you that this is interesting because all of these are swords that we have with here in the love section. um so like I said, this is a communication issue for some of you, within a relationship situation. I'm sorry, singles. I don't really, maybe I'll draw some cards for you guys, but right now I'm really feeling, oh, I just heard it. Haha. Okay. I got something for you singles, but couples, what I'm hearing for you guys is that it's time for you to speak up and not have, I feel like this person disappoints you in a sense as far as what they said they're going to bring to the table, and you find yourself having to do a lot of the work. And so now you're having to be more vocal about what you're needing from this person as far as effort is concerned. Now, whether this is pertaining to effort within the relationship itself or external factors, home life, work life, whatever, finances, whatever, but you're needing a little bit more. And I feel like it's time for you. You're feeling like it's time for you guys to address this and move forward. Now, for some of you, for my singles, it was just interesting because sometimes y'all, for those who've been watching me for a long time, I'm like, I don't really feel nothing. And then as soon as I say that, something comes in my head like, oh no, it's not. This is what it is. And so what I'm hearing for you singles is that it's time for you to move forward. Some of you have a person that you've been stuck on for a little minute, and I feel like you've been pondering and pondering and thinking and pining, not pondering, pining over this person. And it's time, it's time for you to move on. You didn't want to have a solid stance on your position or their position in your life, but I feel like it's at that moment, it's at that time now in your life that you have to simply move on. And I feel like for some of you now with this, you may feel stressed about this, you may feel overly burdened about this, because it feels like to me, singles, that this is a person that you really thought you were going to be with, and it did not work out that way, and now you're having to, it feels like you purposely delayed the healing process or the closing process with with this person. Like, I feel like you and this person are not together, but it still feels like you had this glimmer of hope that you know, one day that you guys may still work out. And I feel like now you're coming to a realization that, you know what, maybe it's best that I do move forward and continue on in my life. And for some of you, it may be a little bit more painful than what you had anticipated. Maybe for some of you, it may have been too painful in the beginning because you didn't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have this Two of Swords here. Um, Maybe you didn't want to make a definitive decision about what you need to do, but ultimately now it appears that it's time for you to allow your heart to heal. Okay, moving on. For finances, I feel like, as far as if you're having some financial difficulties during the month of April, I do feel like you will be able to have help. I feel like you will have help from family members. I feel like for some of you, this won't apply to everyone, but I do feel like there's community resources out there for you that will be pitching in. The thing is, for you, you will have to be able to, what I'm hearing for some of you, knock your pride to the side and ask for the help that you need. Now, whether this is community resources or this is just from family or friends, but do know that you have financial help available for you this month. Now, I do feel like for some of you, this is, if you're thinking as if that you're not going to get approved for a student loan or a grant, I feel like you will be able to do so. I feel like some of you are writing grants this month. I feel like some of you may be struggling to come up with a business plan, especially if it involves you and two or more people. I'm actually feeling a total of three people. Nope, I'm sorry, four people, three people besides you. Um, and it's all because everybody has their own vision of what this business should look like, or what it should be, or the type of clientele that you're trying to attract. There may be some issues with that, but I do feel like there's a lot of collaboration going on right now. I feel like for some of you, you may be struggling to pay student loan bills at this time. Okay, but again, there, I feel like with this, you have help. So even if you are struggling in something or trying to pay back some loan or debt, you still have some type of help, financial help out there. Again, be it family, friends, or some type of institution or program that is designed for a case such as yours. Okay. Health. Health is good. I feel like with the sun, I feel like a lot of you are, despite, and I've noticed this for a couple of the readings that I've done so far, it's like you there's some people who have sorry guys, that's my other phone. um they're having either a three areas of their life where things seem very positive, and then have this one area that is just completely opposite, or they can be the opposite, three areas that are not so positive, and they have one area that is positive. And I feel like for you, it's not that you have your areas, to me, feels pretty neutral right now. I feel like it just feels, it's going to be pretty much based off your perception of how you view these things right now, but all of these areas in your life are doable. And I feel like that's where you are with your health, is because, like I said, you do have things on your plate, but it's not to the point where you are overburdened with anxiety and worry. And I feel like energy wise, you will have energy to take care of all the business that you need to this month. For some of you, there may be one to two things that you cannot complete this month, but it will be done the second or third week of May. So, and it's not even anything that you can truly, like worry about. It's something that you choosing to push it to the side. It's like, okay, if I don't get it done, I'm good. I feel like a lot of you are spending more time outside. I feel like for some of you, I'm here. I saw the word liver. Okay. So I don't know if some of you are going through a liver detox. Some of you, your liver is stressed is what I'm hearing. So you may be going through a liver detox, drinking dandelion tea, maybe putting castor oil packs over your um over that area on that right side. I feel like for some of you, turmeric, you may be drinking incorporating more turmeric in your diet. Um, it is interesting that I saw liver um for you. Let me look at this and see what else I have. I feel like some of you, as far as the sun is concerned, and this, I mean, this is your only major arcana card within this. So it, again, it kind of shines over everything that's going on in your life right now. I feel like it's just a card of optimism. Like, even though you have all of these perceived setbacks and struggles, you're still pretty optimistic about your life and what's going on within your life. I feel like, again, some of you are really needing to be out in the sun. um for some reason, I'm picking up too that some of you, for your health, like for therapeutic reasons, you may start gardening. Some of you are sunbathing, sun gazing. um some of you need to get your eyes checked. Something about blurred vision. And I know that's ironic because it comes up with the sun, but it feels like it's either blurred vision or you're having trouble when you're outside with your vision. um you're finding yourself having to, maybe you're photosensitive, is that's the word I'm looking for. I couldn't think of the word. So some of you may be addressing that, going to see the optometrist or ophthalmologist. Maybe time for you to get the checkup with your vision. Some of your prescriptions being changed over. Overall, I just feel like it's a very positive month for you, especially because your mentality is positive, and that is really what you need going into the month of April to help you navigate through all of these responsibilities that you have. And I feel like for some of you, it's really like it's not even all of your responsibilities; it's the things that you have to do for other people. But either way, it's on you to do it, and so you have to do it. So, I feel like you're going to be getting out and enjoying yourself. And you know what? I feel like for some of you, you're going to be making a game out of what you have to do in order to keep it lighthearted so you won't get yourself stressed. I also feel like this is good coping mechanisms this month for you, Virgo. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think that's enough. Let me shut it down. Let me get one self-care card for Virgo. Oh, this one. Passion. It says, resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. Now, this is interesting. I feel like more so about this is like I told you about making it fun. Um, and I feel like for you this month, that is what's going to be happening, is that your passion right now is to get the job done. And again, what is that? Was it seven? Was it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs when they would, like, whistle while you work or whatever to make the time? Yeah, it's work, but you still have to do it. And it's like, make your passion getting things done your passion. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? You know. I feel like for some of you, it's going to be a game for you, and it's going to help you to get through those times when things feel very meticulous and it feels very tedious. But I feel like you're going to have a lighthearted attitude and approach to it, which will help. And then also, again, you making it a passion to clear off your to-do list, which would be cool. For some of you, it is like you just checking. What I'm seeing is like you getting something and you're going to check, 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 check. Like you're just happy about it. So and then the other thing about it is too, is that for some of you, it is time for you to resurrect your childhood dream. And I feel like there's something that you have been wanting to go back to that you never really got to finish. But it seems like to me you have all of these responsibilities placed ahead of you. And so, if that as any consolation to you, think of it as whatever's going on in the month of April, that you're checking these things off in order for you to relive a dream that you've forgotten about long time ago. All right. So, guys, I love you. I will see you in May, and take care. Enjoy your April. Bye.